Good afternoon, friends. Today we will start with our today's topic that was strings, right? What do you mean by string? String is nothing but a collection of characters that is terminated by a null character called as /0, right? The operations on the strings we have seen in the last lecture. The operations were first operation was length, second copy, third operation reverse, fourth one is compare, fifth one is concatenate. Okay, these are the previous operations that are performed on strings, right? So we will see each of these operations in the first operation as length. That means for a given string, we can calculate the length of the string by using that length function. Now, for example, suppose my string, let's say S1 is Java, right? In the character array, it will be stored as S1 is equals to and last character terminated by /0. Index of this array will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. This is the array representation of the string Java. Now, how to calculate the length? Take one index variable, let's say I initialize it to the 0th index, right? By using loop statement, you can use while loop or for loop, it's up to you. Using the loop statement, we will traverse this I from 0 till we reach the S1 of I is equals to /0. We have to increment the value of I variable, right? And when a /0 character encounters, we will stop at that location and whatever will be the value, we will return to the calling function and that value is nothing but the length of the string, right? So, how we will write the code for this? Void main. For every string, we will require one character array, let's say S1. Let's say its initial size be 10. Then index variable I. Okay. Then we will display message to the user, enter the string. See in that string will be read in the character array S1, right? Then using for loop we will calculate its length. So for I is equals to 0, now condition will be S1 of I not equals to, in single quotes we will write /0 character, comma, I plus plus, right? Since we have to only increment the I variable, we don't have to perform any other operation. We will give semicolon after the for loop, right? After this, display message, cout length of string is I. Return 0 and terminate the program. Right? Now we will check whether this program works according to this or not. Okay. Now, suppose your S1 is Java, in the array format it will be stored like this. Now, enter the string. String will be entered in the S1 array. Now, I is equals to 0. So, I is initialized to 0 index. Check. S1 of I not equals to /0. S1 is this of I. That is S1 of 0 is J character. Whether it is equal to /0, not equals to /0, right? Conditions true, I plus plus. So I will get incremented to 1. Okay. I will check the condition. S1 of I not equals to /0. S1 of I, that is S1 of 1 is A. It is not slash 0, right? Condition 2, again increment the I variable. Now I becomes 2. Again check the condition. S1 of 2 is not equals to slash 0. S1 of 2 is B. B is not equals to slash 0, right? Again increment the variable. I becomes now 3. Again check the condition. S1 of I not equals to slash 0. S1 of I is A. It is not equals to slash 0. So increment I variable. I becomes 4. Now check the condition. S1 of I, that is S1 of 4 is slash 0. Slash 0 not equals to slash 0. Condition becomes false. So it will terminate the for loop. Right? Now the value of I is now what? 4. Right? Length of the string is I, that is 4. Check the length of the string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we are getting the string's length properly. Got this function? Yes, no? Everyone? Okay, good. Now, next function is of copy. Now, in copy function, what you have to do? You have to take two strings. In first string, you will read the string value or the string from user, and that will be stored in the variable, let's say S1. Suppose user enters the string as nothing. Okay. Then you have to take another string, that is character array, let's say S2, and you have to copy all these characters of string 1 to string 2, that is S2 as it is. So after completion of your program, S2 will also have the same string, that is as. Getting it? So how you are going to do it? We have a character array like this. Okay, this is my string S1, and you have another string, let's say S2, but initially this array is empty array. Fine? Okay, this is my empty array. Now what I will do, this is my index, let's say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now what I have to do, I will take one pointer variable, normal index variable, let's say I. It will be initialized to 0th location of S1 array. Okay, that is first string. Now, while S1 of I is not equals to slash 0, what I have to do, I have to copy character by character at the same location. That is M character in string S1, it is at 0th location. So it will be copied at the 0th location of S2. Getting it? So here what I will do, S2 of I is equals to S1 of I. I have to copy the ith character of string S1 to the ith location, that is same location of S2 string, right? Initially my I is equals to 0, right? How much time I have to repeat this? Till my S1 of I is not equals to slash 0, right? So initially when I is equals to 0, check the condition. S1 of I not equals to slash 0. Yes, condition is true. It is not equals to slash 0. So what you will do? S2 of I is equals to S1 of I. S2 of I value is 0. So S2 of 0 will have value of S1 of 0. That is S1 of 0 is n. So it will be overwritten over here. After this, I plus plus I becomes 1. Check the condition. S1 of 1 is not equals to slash 0. 1 slash 0 are no, right? So of these two steps, that is S2 of 1 is equal to S1 of 1. S2 of 1, that means this location, will have the value of S1 of 1. S1 of 1 is A, so it will copy this. Again increment I will come to the next location. Again check the condition, whether S1 of I, that is S1 of 2, is it equals to slash 0? No, condition true. So S2 of I is equals to S1 of I, that is S2 of 2 is equals to S1 of 2, that is S I plus plus I will move to this location. It will continue copying all this characters. So H will be copied, I will move to this location, I will be copied, then K will be copied, then the K is copied, after that I plus plus I will come to this location. That is 6th location of string S1. Now check the condition. S1 of I not equals to slash 0. S1 of I, that is 6 is slash 0. Yes. Slash 0 not equals to slash 0. Slash 0. Condition becomes false. It will terminate the for loop. Getting it? Without copying this slash 0 character, it will just terminate the while loop. It will come out of the while loop. Now the string is copied. But the basic condition for the string is that it terminates by the character slash 0. Right? So I plus plus was there. So I will come over here. After that, I will not come over there. I's value is 6, so it will remain at, I will hold the value 6 as it is, right? Now, basic condition of a string is that it should terminate by the slash 0 or the null character, right? But string S2 is, last character is K, it is not slash 0, right? We have to insert explicitly slash 0 in string S2. But when you are reading the string from user's end, at that time it is automatically inserted. You don't have to mention or insert it explicitly. But when you are copying it, when you are creating a string character by character, at that you have to insert it by yourself. Okay? So at the last position you have to insert it this. So you don't know the last position. In this case it is 6, but we don't know whatever the string user have given. So what you have to do? We know the value of I. It is at the 6th. That means the last character will be at the 6th location, right? So here, after while loop, what you have to write? S2 of I equals to, in single code, you have to give the slash 0 character. Getting it? So it will have slash 0. And once it is done, you can display the S2. The copied string is S2. Getting it? Yes, no? Any doubt in this? If you have doubt, please ask again. Ma'am, explain the last step again. Okay. Mehul, have you understood till the while loop? Right? After while loop, your S2 will look like this. Right? But we know that the string terminates by a slash 0 character, that is null character. And since we are copying character by character over here, we should add the slash 0 over here. Because when you are reading the string from user, when you are saying that enter the string, and if you are reading from it user, by default a slash 0 character is added at the end. But when you are copying a character by character, you are just copying a single character at a time, right? Hence, you have to add the slash 0 character at the end of the string to indicate that the string is terminated, right? So for this purpose, when the while loop will be completed, your add is pointing to 6 value, that is the last position where I have to insert the slash 0 character. Hence, without altering the value of I after the while loop, what you will do? S2 of I is equal to slash 0. You have to just insert this statement to indicate that to indicate the termination of the string. Okay, got it? Everyone? Others? Any doubt in this? Okay. We will write a complete program for this now. So at the starting void main, we will require two string arrays, character arrays, let's say S1 size 10, S2 10. Fine. After that, display message to the user to enter the first string, that is enter the string. So enter the string C in S1. The string will be read in the array S1, right? Now, what you have to do? You have to initialize I variable to 0th position. So, take I variable, initialize it to 0 position, then while S1 of I not equals to slash 0, copying each character of string from the string S1 to string S2 at the location I. So S2 of I equals to S1 of I and increment the I variable. Then complete while loop. After while loop, insert the slash 0 character at the end of string S2 and display your copied string. See out. Copied string is S2. Return 0 and terminate the main program. Got this? Yes, no? Fine. Now, we will go for the third operation. Third operation is compare. Now, in compare operation, what we have to do? We will read the two strings from the user and then we will compare those strings to indicate whether the strings are equal or not. Okay? Fine. So how it will be done? At the initial state, we will read the first string in S1. Let's say okay, this is my first string. Second string is let's say S2. Okay. Now I have to compare this two string. How you are doing the comparison? What you will do? I want input from your side. Please unmute your mic and tell what should we do to compare the string. How we will do it? You can unmute your mic and speak. It's check length same or not. Okay. If you check the length of this, its length will be this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Length of the both the strings are 5, 5. That is similar. But are the strings similar? Just check. All the character except the last character it is different. In the first string the last character is K and in the second string the last character is T. So we cannot say that the strings are equal though their lengths are same. Then how we will do it? Using if else condition. Five times we are going to use the if else condition. In this case we have 5 characters. So you will use 5 times if else. But what if my string is having 20 or 30 characters? You will use 30 times if else. Using relational operator, using for loop. Zulfi, can you unmute yourself and tell how you are going to use the relational operator over here?
S1 equals to S2.
Sorry, please repeat again.
S1 equals to S2.
S1 equals to S2. But relation operation, in relational operation, we compare only a single character or a single value. But here we are having a multiple characters. It is an array, not a single character variable. Then someone suggested loops. How you are going to use the loop? What will be the condition in the loop? What will be the condition in the loop? Anyone? Be fast. Who suggested the loop value? Srushti, Chetna. Okay, your answer is correct, but how you are going to do it? What will be the condition in the loop? I just want that statement. Other students can also reply. Only few students are answering in every lecture. Okay, what I have, it is written for I is equals to 0, S1 of I is equals to S2 of I. I should be, okay. Here you are knowing that the value of the length of the string is 5. But what if you don't know the length? We cannot use that statement, right? So what you will do, I will first, I'll directly write the code and then I'll explain it. Okay. So first of all, in main, we will require two characters array S1, S2, then cout, enter first string, read in the S1 array, cout, enter second string, read in the S2 array. Now we have what we have done till now. We have read the two strings and we have those inputs. Now what we will do? I'll take two variables int I and one flat variable which will be initially set to 0 value. Okay. Now I equals to 0. While S1 of I is not equals to slash 0 and S2 of I not equals to slash 0. Okay. Why I have written this two condition? Because it may happen the two strings may be of the same length or may be of different length. Okay. That's why and condition. If they are of different length, then this while loop is going to get terminated. Okay. Then only we will come to know that if this while loop is going to get terminated, then we can say that it's a not equal because the lengths are not equal. Hence the and condition over here. In this, if S1 of I is not equals to S2 of I, so I'll write the code over here. Okay? If S1 of I is not equals to S2 of I, in the for loop, change the value of the flag equals to 1 and apply break. Okay? And after the if loop, just increment I plus plus, then terminate the while loop. Now, in while loop, here you can check if flag is equals to 0 and S1 of S1 of I is equals to slide 0 and S2 of I is equals to slide 0, then see out strings are equal. Else see out strings are not equal and terminate your main program. Okay. Now I like to explain this. Now suppose we have the two strings of different length. For example, length of string is say 5 over here and length of second string is 6. Okay. So strings are not equal. We know this. How then it is computed in the program? Here we will read the two strings. We will take two variables I and flag. Now check this condition. I is equals to 0. While here first string does not terminate and second string does not terminate, what you have to do? You have to match the characters of both the strings, right? I is equal if S1 of I not equals to S2 of I. Initially not equal like a no, so it will not enter the if loop. It will come out of the if loop and it will just increment I. So I will move to the first location. Again, in the while loop, check this condition. S1 of I not equals to S2 of I. Condition first, because both the characters are same. So after the if loop, you have I plus plus. So I will go to this location. Again check. Just a second. Here I'll write K. Again check S1 of I not equals to S2 of I. But S1 of I, that is, this is S2, S1 of 2 is S and S2 of 2 is also S. Condition not equals, it becomes false, so it will not enter the if loop, it will just increment the I variable. So it will go to the third location. Again check the third value of both the string. It is similar, same value, so it will not enter the if loop, it will increment the I variable. When it comes over here, fourth value, again check the values of the fourth, same array. So don't go in the if loop, it will just increment the I variable over here. So I will come to the fifth location. But when I comes to the fifth location, this value S1 of I not equals to slash 0. This condition terminates because it has become slash 0, right? So it will not enter the while loop, it will come out of the while loop. Now check. Flag equals to 0. Yes, flag value initially it was 0. It has not changed in the if loop because our controller has never entered the if loop, right? So the value of the flag still remains 0. So first condition is true. Check. S1 of I equal to slash 0. I value is 5. S1 of I is slash 0. Yes. Second condition is true. And S2 of I is equal to slash 0. Check the third condition. Whether S2 of I, that is S2 of 5 is slash 0? No. The condition is not true. That means the second string is greater. It is still the characters in the second string are still remaining to be checked. Hence, this condition is false for the third, so it will not go to the if loop. It will go to the else, and it will display message that is strings are not equal. Okay. Why I have written and this condition for this two? Because it will check whether the strings are of equal length or not. Getting this much, have you got it? It will happen for either of the string, whether S1 is bigger or S2 is bigger. If they are of not equal length, then because of this while loop condition, it will terminate the while loop. And after checking this condition, it will come to this else part and it display the message that the strings are not equal. Now, what if both the strings are of same length but the characters are varied? And instead of here, I have written T. Okay. Now, some may say, why have you written now not equals to? Because we have to compare, we have to check whether the strings are equal. So I can write over here as if S1 of I is equal to S2 of I, display the message strings are equal, right? It may happen in this case because some characters are equal. Consider the first character, n is equals to n, condition will become true and it will display the message that the strings are equal. But are actually the strings equal? No, because the last character is not similar. Hence, we have to check this complete string till the end of the string. That is, we have to compare all the characters in the string. We have to check it character by character, and then only we can display the message whether it is equal or not, right? So, instead of going for equal to condition, I'll write the opposite condition that not equals to. That means any of the character is not going to match with the character in the second string. We will change the value of flag. Initially flag was set to 0, and if any of the character is not matching, we will change the value of flag to 1. And in this if condition, we are checking that if flag is equal to 0 and both the length of the strings are same, then only we will display message that the strings are equal. If the characters are not matching, the flag will become 1. So it will go to the else part. It will not enter the if part. Getting it? That means when my string will be of same length and same character, it is not going to enter the if loop. In the while loop, it will just increment the I value, right? And I will reach the last location when, in this case, when it reaches the value 5, it will come out of the while loop. Once it has reached the come out of while loop, it will check the condition for flag. Flag is 0, yes. Then S1 of 5 is equal to slash 0, yes. S2 of I is equal to slash 0, yes. All the conditions are true, then only display the message string is equals to both the strings are equal. If any of this condition is false, it will display the message strings are not equal. What is yes, no? Sure. Others reply. If you have doubt, please tell. It's quite difficult to understand the concept of flag. Why I am using flag? Because I have to just find out if any of the character is not matching. At that time only I will change the value of the flag. Okay. If all the characters are matching, then it will not enter this if loop and it will never change the value of flag. It will continue to remain 0, which will make it possible to take the decision whether the strings are equal or not. Got this? Yes, no? Sure. Okay. So we will move to our next function. Comparison is done. Copy operation is done. Length is done. Now we will go for the next operation, that is concatenation. Okay. Now concatenation operation, what it does, it will combine both the string to form a single string. For example, sorry, my first string is information and second string S2 is technology. Okay. So after concatenating the string, my third string will become information technology. Without giving space in between two string, it will combine both the string to form a single string. That is nothing but the concatenation, right? So how you are going to do this? Any suggestions? Using plus symbol. That is operator overloading, right? But it is used in the Java. It is not used in the C or CPP language. CPP you can use it, but instead of getting going to operator overloading, what we will do, we have to write a code for this. So what we will do, we will copy characters of second string in the first string. Fine. So how you are going to do this? Suppose my first string is Java and second string is 16. Okay. So what I will do, S1 will have the characters Java. Okay, this will be my first string. Okay, that is Java. It will be indicated by the termination of the /0 character. Length of first string is 4, right? So what I will do, my basic thing is that I will copy the characters of second string in the first string only at the end of the first string. Okay. So what I will do, I will take one variable, let's say and initialize it to 0 by using the built-in function strlen. I will calculate the length of first string. Okay. Basically, we are performing string operations. We don't have to use the built-in functions. We have to do it by user-defined function. But our main task in this is to concatenate the two strings, right? So for this purpose, I can use the string length function, or you can apply the for loop. The for loop which we have used in the string length calculation function. One comment is that str copy can be used. Strcpy it is used, but that's what I am telling you, that it is a built-in function. We don't have to use that built-in function. We have to do it by manually. So what we have to do, using for loop I is equals to 0, s1 of I not equals to /0, I plus plus terminator for loop, calculate the value of length of the first string. So I will be pointing to 4. That is nothing but the length of the first string. So my I will be over here by using this for loop or using this statement. Once it has reached to this location, what I will do, I will take another variable. Suppose this is my second array. Okay. So I will take another variable, let's say 0. I initialize it to 0th location of S2 So what I will do now, S1 of I is equals to S2 of j I plus plus j plus plus. Okay, these two things I have to do while S2 of j not equals to slab 0. Okay, so check the condition S2 of j whether it is equals to slab 0. No, so S1 of I is equals to S2 of j. I is pointing to fourth location. S1 of I will have the value of S2 of j, that is S. So this slab 0 will get overwritten by S value, then I plus plus j plus plus. So I will come to this location, right? J will come to this location. Again, S2 of I is equals to S1 of I is equals to S2 of j. So S1 of I will have the value of S2 of j, that is y. Again, increment I and j. Check the condition. S2 of j is not equals to slab 0. Copy the next character. So S will get copied. Increment I and j. Again, check the condition. True. So again copy the operation. So T will be copied, E will be copied, M will be copied. When J will come to this location, right? So this while loop will get terminated. It will come out of this while loop. Now your string, concatenated string is ready. But at the end you have to copy the slash 0 character also, right? So after this while loop, you have to write one statement, that is S1 of I is equals to slash 0. Right? The same way that we have done in the copy function. After that, just display the message, the concatenated string is, and display the S1 array. You will get the concatenated string. What is? Yes, no? Any doubt in this, guys? Okay, fine. Time is up. Thank you for listening carefully. We will stop over here today.